Hi, I am Melissa Price. This is my review on the article of Gender Bias on Teaching. I find the opening comment about how all teachers say they treat their students fairly is not true. Most will believe, and I believe that I would believe that too, but it is true they all have different learning abilities and different styles. So yes, it is true that I believe in a classroom that there is always gender bias going on. When we encounter some children, we do find it easier to write off their behavior or their actions due to their color or being a boy or being a girl or just background history of their life. And it does make us make a difference in how we teach them, which is not fair because it tends to hold back some children that are trying but don't have the same ability. I have observed some classrooms that do show that teachers treat boys and girls differently when it does come to math and science. This article discusses how boys excel in math and science more than girls do, and that research has showed that teachers tend to ask the boys the harder questions and give them more opportunities to give the correct answer than they do the girls. I also have seen that it is true that teachers tend to think that girls are more social, so that they should be better in reading and language, and that they should tend to help the boys through that process. I do believe it does cause a stereotype that hinders the learning process for some students, especially girls, when they are burdened with having to sit next to the boy and keep him calm or on track or on task. I'm taking that motherly skills as it expresses in this article, that it is not that is not right, and that it does tend to slow the learning process down for the girls. I have observed classrooms that I have seen different praising abilities. It seems that boys tend to get by with a little more, and the praise is different than the girls are. I have also watched teachers as they are going through their lesson plans, just as the article states, that to keep that tempo pace, they will hit the students that they know the answers, and tend to not let the other students have a moment, that few seconds, to think about it and give everybody an opportunity, or somebody different an opportunity, to answer the question. I do like the idea of taking target students and not letting them dominate the classroom, and maybe going more into the groups and using hands-on activities to learn from. I think that process, separating them all out, might help more with not having one student dominate or a couple students dominate the project or the group or the classroom discussion. I do agree with the article that a lot of girls do believe that their abilities and their completing of homework and stuff is all wrapped around hard work, and not because they are intelligent enough to know it and understand it, that they're in their mindset, they have been led to believe that they have to work very, very hard to get to where they're at, unlike boys. I do disagree with the article on the fact that it says that in classrooms that girls get fewer questions and less opportunities to answer some of the questions, to be engaged in a classroom. Some of the observations that I have seen have clearly changed, and it seems that they are engaging more of the girls, and they are asking the questions and giving that 3 to 5 second wait time to give everybody an opportunity to answer that question, whether it be boy or a girl. I do believe that boys are more very active in the classroom, and then it does kind of fall on the girls' shoulders to keep them calm and on task. I do believe that with the No Child Left Behind Act that it is going to minimize the gender bias within the classroom, because every child is going to have to be prepared for that test, and every child is going to have to be able to move forward. I think that that will take away from teachers spending more time with certain students or quicker students or faster students. It makes them have to break it down and give all students an equal opportunity to learn and answer questions fairly.